What's up, guys? It's Wacko welcoming you to week 7 of SDS Season 7. Today we got 7 games to watch, which is the max amount of games at this point because we had a drop and I cannot get a replacement for some reason. But if anyone random is watching that wants a spot, let me know so I can fill that for like the last 2 weeks. Other than that, I think we did okay. I think we actually caught up on all the games that were missing. So I don't think I'm going to have to stall the season for an extra week because looks like we're good. Oh, this isn't week 7. This is week 6, right? Yeah, this is week 6. So my bad. Anyways, our first matchup is Madroxa versus Joey. We got Aegislash, Hydreigon, Serena, Delphox, Okidogi, and Terra Ironthorns versus Iron Treads, Porygon 2, Galvantula, Ogerpon, Hearthflame, Gengar, and Terra Gudra. I think both Terras can make huge difference in this matchup. Kind of depends. The Gudra set I was thinking of isn't probably the best. I'm not sure what the Gudra can do, but I feel like Thorns has an easier time setting up. But either way. Oh yeah, I forgot Terra Preview. So it's Terra Ice, Thorns, and Terra Steel Gudra. Okay. Just gonna U-turn into Okidoki. Knock off Assault Vest, assume? No, just leftovers. He's gonna get Toxic Poison, which kind of sucks. And all Gudra is gonna do in this matchup is Dragon Tail and die. And then, not sure exactly if this Hydreigon Scarf. I mean, it clicked U-turn, turn 1, and it was a lead, so I'm gonna assume it was probably Scarf. And it makes sense because, like, Ogerpon, Galv, Treads, Gengar. So I'm gonna assume this is Scarf, Degleam, Gengar. So yeah, you're gonna go Aegislash. I guess the fact that you went Aegislash means that Hydra's Scarf. Or you're stupid. But anyways, we're gonna see Sacred Sword. He's gonna go Hard Iron Treads on the potential Sacred Sword, but nope. Oh, he meant to stay in with P2 or something. I don't even know. He's gonna go Ogerpon now, and then let me guess. You're gonna King Shield. Are you gonna attack or are you gonna Swords Dance? Good play. And then Cudgel's going to kill it. Okidogi comes in. Does Cudgel kill? Oh. Is this just a sweep? Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. I have normal Ogerpon, so I have no reason to run like Power Whip if I can just run Cudgel or Horn Leech. But a Cudgel for him is a fire move, so makes sense. Why aren't you going Delphox first? High jump kick, okay. Cudgel again. Yeah, so why didn't you go Delphox? I think Delphox would have been the play that you should have made first. I mean, you could assume this thing has knockoff or like Stomping Tantrum, but considering everything else kind of just died to Cudgel and Power Whip, like you probably should have went Serena first or Delphox first. But it doesn't really matter because the Gengar's just gonna come in and Shadow Ball. I mean, once Hydreigon and Ag were dead, Gengar could just kind of click Shadow Ball. But it could have been a more interesting game, I guess, if you went Delphox first here. But GG's to them. Good job, Joey, for showing what Ogerpon can do. Next up, we got Shandy versus me. I was fucked up because I'm not used to myself being on the other side. But we got the Terrapalmot, Cleavor, Archaludon, who apparently is about to get banned from OU for some reason. Volcanion, Uxie, and Crobat versus Gouging Fire, Slowking Galar, Ogerpon, uh, Mandibuzz, Magnezone, and Aurorus. Um, I believe it's Terra Ice Palma and Terra Ground Aurorus. Aurorus kind of has like a really good matchup here. Like, assuming there isn't another Scarf on the other side, if it just clicks Rock Polish once, like it kind of just wins. The only thing in the way is like Uxie, I suppose. Oh, and then for Palma, Palma also had a really good matchup. I kind of expected it to be like Terra Electric Choice Band with like Double Shock and like maybe Volt Absorb for the Magnezone, but I think he opted to go with Punching Glove here. So I lead Magnezone because I'm like, yeah, because Magnezone's also a really good lead here. It can kind of just pivot out on anything except for Palmot. Palmot just kind of forces a switch. I go Slowking because Slowking regen is just kind of like a safe pivot. We're gonna Toxic the Cleavor. I don't think I've ever clicked the status move. Anyways, he's gonna go Archaludon. I go into Magnezone. Oh, because Cleaver gets like CC. I kind of viewed Magnezone as just like a, if it gets off damage, then good. But if it dies, then that's fine. I'm gonna get the Volt Switch off. I forgot that Slowking was boots here. Anyways, this Archaludon has like no way to touch Glowking. Does he body press here? No, he switches out. As I slack off, and then I think he encores me into slack. I mean, sure, I'll get the win HP back. Go into Mandibuzz. Mystical Power is a really cool move, I think. I'm not sure why you clicked it after encoring though, because like what other Mon could I have went on Uxie? I guess I could have went Mag. Maybe even like Gouging Fire, like low key. Gouging Fire can't like come in yet though, because Cleaver's still around and so is Volcanion. We're gonna see Rock Tomb come from the Ogerpon. And then he switches out, which I wasn't sure exactly if the Rock Tomb was a like a roll to kill. The Rock Tomb tech for faster flying type switching in is pretty cool. Because I'm pretty sure like Zen Headbutt, like obviously Zen Headbutt's not killing, but Crobat like overall is kind of free on like Ogerpon. And then get the Psychic Noise, which is a heal block. Yeah, and then he Sleep Talks the Body Press. He just had no way to touch Glowking. I think his idea was that like Heavy Slam would do a lot more, but it just doesn't. And I'm pretty sure my Slowking, like, it's not like physically defensive either. It's just Archaludon is not a good physical attacker. Let's see the Palm Out Volt Switch again. I kind of, what was in on the last turn? Slowking. Oh, I kind of expected him to like Thunder Punch or like Raw Close Combat. I think I went Magnezone because I was like, he's probably not gonna Close Combat into a Slowking, but if he does, then sure, whatever. He's gonna go Archaludon. Thunderbolt's gonna knock it out because Analytic Moment. I believe the Archaludon was Shed Shell for Magnet Pull, but I felt like Analytic just did more work here. We're gonna knock off the Punching Glove, and then Ice Punch is gonna kill. That was not a roll at all. Pretty sure Ice Punch kind of just killed, like, regardless. But knocking out the Punching Glove is good for Slowking to be able to just kind of sit in here. He's gonna Close Combat now. Crit CC did kind of a lot to 4 times resist. He's just gonna Volt Switch, I think, into Cleavor. Yep. Yeah, and I'm just gonna slack off. Do I switch out here? No, I stay in. I think I Psychic Noise. Yeah. And then I think did I switch out? Yeah, I went into Magnezone. and my computer is about to overheat, so that's fun. What just happened? He went Palma on my Magnezone. Yeah, and then he dies of poison. So he goes Volcanion, and I made my Magnezone faster than it, so I just click Thunderbolt. Even if the Volcanion was faster, I'm pretty sure this would have been like my opportunity to go Gouging Fire. Or I could have just went back into Slowking after that. Even like Mandibuzz low-key could like maybe do something. But yeah. He's gonna fail to kill me with Cleaver, and then Magzone's gonna claim another kill. Crobat's gonna come in and kill Mag. And then I go, I think, Mandibuzz. What did I do here? Did I knock? Oh no, I just defogged for Aurorus. That was like kind of like my safe option there. Slow U-turn. He's Helmet Crobat, surprisingly. I actually don't think I noticed that like in the game. I'm just gonna tear ground though. Not sure why I tear ground there specifically. But I'm gonna Rock Polish, and then I believe Dark Pulse. He Encores me into Dark Pulse, which is kind of silly. Does he flinch here? No, he Mystical Powers. Yeah, I'm just gonna Dark Pulse again. And then I believe, does my Encore end? No, I have to Dark Pulse one more time. And then Dual Wing Beat fails to kill me. Even if he did kill me, Slowking just clicks Psychic Noise until Crobat dies. So it's going to be a GG's to Shandy. Unfortunately, he could not deny Aurorus from KOs. What was kind of cool here? I have no idea what the Volcanion is. I believe Shandy sent a paste, but I can't remember exactly like what was on it. And I assume it was Scarf Cleaver as well, but I don't think I had to test that. Crobat with Rocky Helmet is kind of cool. This is kind of an okay set. You could have ran Brave Bird maybe, but I don't know. Next up, we have the Danley versus Voids. We have the Annihilate, Meowscarada, Swampert, Moltres, Munkidora, and Tera Vikavolt versus Alola Tails, Weezingale, Hawlucha, Metagross, Thundurus Therian, and Chestnut. It's Tera Weezingale. I think Voids was going to trade like Poltegeist for Cursula and then Tera Chestnut, but I don't think he ended up going that route. But whatever. I'm seeing a matchup that like I think this is kind of even. I think everything here has like a purpose. Except maybe Chestnut. I'm not sure what he brought Chestnut for. He's gonna Flamethrower into the Stone Edge. Okay, I feel like here, I probably would have brought Rock Tomb. I think I would have Rock Tombed. Yeah, Chestnut should have Rock Tomb. Because that should still two-shot. And then you slow down Moltres, so then you can kill it. And you might have to invest like some speed on Chestnut, but I think it's worth like 1v1ing Moltres. He's gonna go into Weezing on the Moltres. I don't know why he went into that. What is his Weezing Tera? Tera Flying. And Vikavolt is Tera Ice. Oh yeah, Vikavolt has Tera Blast now. So you could run like Agility and like Ice and Electric. That's kind of cool. Because I think when I used Tera Vikavolt, like it wasn't in the game yet, so I didn't have Tera Blast. He's gonna switch out of Weezing. He actually ran Leftovers in his Weezing this time. Congrats. We're gonna plot on the Swampert now. And then go Hard Munkidori on the Psychic. I think he was maybe expecting like a Grass Knot. But to be fair, Munkidori is kind of garbage. I also feel like Munkidori kind of served its purpose, because like Weezing is Tera anyways. It's slower than like everything else. And it's probably not living a hit from Hawlucha or Metagross. And Chestnut's kind of low. So yeah, like Monkey Dory, like, yeah. Mon's kind of garbage anyways. He's gonna Axle into the Weezing. I think the Weezing should have been Helmet here. He's gonna Tera Flying though, so that he risks dying to 2 Axles instead of 3. I don't know why you'd do that, but whatever. We're gonna Rock Slide into the Moltres. It's Leftovers Moltres. Interesting, because I feel like Moltres probably should have ran like Wisp or something. Oh, but it couldn't have Wisped anyways because the terrain. Well, no, because Hawlucha's a flying type. Yeah, you could have ran Wisp here. Misty Terrain is kind of a weird bring, especially when like half your team is levitating or doesn't care about status that much. I guess it's just for Hawlucha, but the terrain didn't really matter in terms of status. Yeah, I would have tried to burn the Hawlucha. I guess it's kind of easy to forget it has Rock Slide maybe, I don't know. I'm gonna go into the Swampert now. Acrobatics is going to do 93. Ice Punch, he's gonna fail to kill. Swampert also doesn't have a helmet, so Hawlucha just kind of does thing. Sucker Punch kills, thankfully. Then he goes Ninetales. I'm not sure what you do about Ninetales. You go Harvika. Into the Moonblast. Okay. Sure. Are we Throat Spray here? Yeah, okay. And then Metagross is also Stone Edge. He's landing all the Stone Edges and the Rock Slides. Voids is like, I think, the luckiest person this whole season. Expert Belt. And then what? You go Annihilate on the... Yeah, I don't know about that play. I think you should have just... You should have just sacked Meow and then hoped that Annihilate won. Because from there, yeah, you just get Moonblasted. Looks like that was Scarf Ninetales, too. So, nice bring by Voids. I'm honestly, I can't believe you are still undefeated despite having, like, the worst Terra. But whatever. I guess proving that Terra is, like, unnecessary is kind of cool. Now we have Zelda with the Walking Wake, Breloom, Terra Scrafty, Grimmsnarl, Ferrothorn, and Sandy Shocks. I just noticed that Zelda has 2 fighting types. I mean, I guess they kind of do different things. Whatever. Then we got the Pincurchin, Terra Iron Jugulis, Iron Leaves, Basculegion Female, Slowbro, and Landorus. I can't remember like half the Mons on Jaden's team. I know that he has a Skuntank. But I don't know if he's like used any of his other Mons. Anyways, here is oh, Jaden just makes everything Terra Fairy, and then he changes Jug. So Jug is Terra Flying, and then Scrafty's Terra Steel. Terra Steel is interesting. I guess maybe it could be decent for like Leaves. I'm not sure if I'd Terra Steel versus a Landorus, though. I feel like I would Terra Grass versus this team. And then hope that you can bait Juggin earlier. And, not give it like it's not booster speed. But I guess Pincurchin also exists to keep that alive. See the Rising Voltage. That didn't really do that much. I mean, sure, it's behind screens, but Grimmsnarl's like not that bulky. I'm gonna see T-Spike come out. But Shocks is going to click rocks. What does Landorus do? Just sets up rocks. I mean, you might as well just kind of get your hazards up while the screen is active. So, I'm not really complaining there. Now what? Is the Breloom, aw, it's not fucking, it's not Poison Heal. Well, I guess if I'm gonna think about it though, how many people know that Pincurchin gets T-Spike? I think most people don't even know like what Pincurchin does. But I think I would have ran like Poison Heal here. I think generally I like Poison Heal Breloom more than Technician, but especially if you're just running Seed Bomb, not Bullet Seed, you might as well just run Poison Heal. Psyblade is going to do more to Iron Leaves than it does to Ferrothorn, and then CC is not going to. I mean, I think kind of a bit, but I think Ferrothorn did its job. Just need to get rid of Leaves. I guess it probably also wants to handle Basket Legion. Does Landorus really kills Ferrothorn at that range? Maybe it does. What do you do now? Breloom. Are you Scarf? Is the Breloom Scarf? I don't know. I really don't know. I think we're gonna see, yeah, we're gonna see the booster speed, Terra Flying, Terra Blast. I think Jaden just doesn't want to miss Hurricane, but I have seen him run both Terra Blast and Hurricane, which is kind of cool. I think Terra Jug is like a good mon. It's not like broken in any way. It's kind of fun. I think the Jug is also, yeah, it's boots. So once the terrain is gone, Jug is not going to be like faster anymore. We're just going to keep spamming Draco. I feel like you could have went like Pharaoh. What are you doing? I guess you're just trying to get something in for free. Why did you do that? Oh, okay. Good play, Zelda. Yeah, bait the Aqua Jet. I mean, you're not gonna kill, but cool. What happens here? I think Jaden just wins, but maybe something can happen. Do you go Scrafty here? Okay, your boot's Scrafty. Thank God. He's gonna Earth Power into the Tear Steel. Okay, now what? Thunder Punch doesn't kill. I believe Shocks is just slower too. Although it is boots. It can't do anything to Lando though. Yeah, you literally just can't touch Lando. She fucked up letting Breloom die. Okay, so I'm gonna assume Breloom is choice Scarf. Yeah, that was kind of unfortunate. Sandy Shocks just can't really do anything at the end. I don't think I allowed it to Terra either, but if it was like a Terramon, like it just 6-0s Jaden. If it was a Terramon with the booster speed, you just run dual stab, the fucking Terra Blast Ice or Water. Lando might even live like a Terra Blast Water from the speed boosting Shocks. I don't even know. Not that it matters, because I'm pretty sure it was banned. Anyways, we have Odie versus Heister next with the Tinglu, Iron Crown, Hydrapple, Starmie, and Entei. Once again, Odie only wants to bring 5 Mons. I'm not sure why. Then Heister's going to bring Galarian Moltres, Iron Boulder, Ogerpon, Kommo-o, Magneton, and Donphan. Oh, it's also Terra Magneton. And then Terra Entei. I just realized like half of Odie's team is just like cat, moose, dog things on 4 legs. Like they're kind of animals. I don't know like what point I was trying to make there. Anyways, Heister is Terra Flying Magneton. And then Odie is Terra Fairy Entei. Okay, interesting to not see Terra Fire for once. I think Terra Fairy is like kind of fair. Sacred Fire does not do that much. And then is Donphan gonna outspeed this now? Odie's gonna switch in like nothing there. And then for whatever reason, the Donphan clicked Stealth Rock again. I'm not sure why. Gonna go Moltres on the Starmie. I don't know about this play. I think you're letting Moltres set up for free. I mean, Well, no, because if he agilities, then it's faster than you. So I don't know what to think about this. I also feel like if the Moltres here is like weakness policy and then it clicks plot, Odie just kind of loses. Yeah, okay, you can go Tinglu. I guess Tinglu exists. So it's not like Moltres is gonna... Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know why. I guess I was thinking that Moltres could just kind of win there if it clicked plot. But it's still have to deal with Tinglu's fat ass. We're gonna see Clangorous Soul. And then the Throat Spray. He switches out? Oh. Oh, he already clicked Encore. Wow. Yeah. I mean, I guess. Sure. I think if I were a Heister, if I was expecting Odie to bring the Blink thing with Encore, I might have ran like Mental Herb. But I guess in the case that he needed Throat Spray for some rolls, I guess that makes sense, but I think Mental Herb would have been my choice. Right, because Mental Herb should get rid of Encore. He's going to Mega Horn into the Earthquake. Doesn't kill, but he gets the weakness policy off. Okay, yeah, I do remember, I think I helped Heister build his team. I guess I should have maybe told him to run Mental Herb. That's my fault. He's gonna switch out, though. Ooh. Did he switch out because he didn't want to get extreme speeded? I think that at this point, like, your boulder is in. You might as well just stay in, but I think that's just how I play. Like, your setup, you might as well just go for it. He's gonna go Donphan on the Hydrapple. Are we gonna see the... oh, Ice Shard. You could have run Ice Spinner. Right? Is there like a specific reason for Ice Shard over Spinner? Is Hydrapple like fast at all? I don't think so. Yeah, it could have been faster. I don't know. I don't question things anymore, I guess. I'm gonna see the Moltres come back in. I don't know why you go hard Starmie on this. Hydro Pump into the Agility. Yeah. Extreme Speed knocks it... oh, he does have Extreme Speed. Odie should have probably Extreme Speeded the Iron Boulder. Even if, like, you go Donphan on it, like... I probably wouldn't have messed with Boulder in that instance. So that's interesting. We're going to see the Electric Terrain. I like that tech. Especially because I came up with it. Anyways, do we see the Encore? No, he's going to sub. I think if I were Odie, I would Encore. And then go Hydrapple. Instead, he's clicking sub over and over again for no reason. Why didn't you... You could have just Encored and went Hydrapple. What the fuck are you doing? Whatever. I mean, it doesn't matter anyways. You could also go Entei and do that. Terrablast is not going to do that much. I think this is a Violate Magneton. I think if there's like any set that Heiser didn't use, it's like his Magneton and his Donphan. But he definitely took the other two from me. I'm pretty sure this thing is also weakness policy. Stored power. That didn't kill. What? What? Wait, what were your other moves? Why did you Clanging Scales? Oh my god. Heister. Oh my god. Well, I mean, stored power doesn't take into account booster energy. Yeah, Ogre Pawn is fine. Does Heister win this game? I don't know. We're gonna see the Play Rough come out. I probably would have switched out first. Fickle Beam. Play Rough doesn't kill. I think you just guaranteed a loss to Entei. Yeah, you get Sucker Punch and Extreme Speed might just kill you. No, Entei's just faster. I didn't realize. Yeah. Yeah, Entei's just faster and then you lose. I think Heiser could have won. But I don't know. This was a really weird game. I do think Heiser should have won that. But GG's, good job to Odie for winning and showing what Entei can do. That Entei did a lot of work in this game. I mean, I guess it only clicked like 5 moves, but it felt like it was in there a lot longer. Anyways, we got Fletchhead versus Troy. Troy's actually playing a game for once. This is like the first time since like what, week 2 that Troy's played a game. That's very surprising. Anyways, we have the Brute Bonnet, Terra Flygon, it's Terra Steel, Petrarunt, and Amorous Therian. Espathra and Lycanroc Dusk versus Absol, Salamence, Ogerpon Cornerstone, Arcanine, Terra Mr. Rhyme, which is just Terra Ice in this matchup, and then Conkeldurr. I guess Terra Ice can make sense, but at the same time, I think you can expect Flygon to be like Terra Steel. So I don't know. I think if I were Troy, I probably would have went with like Terra Fighting Mr. Rhyme, and then try to deal with this Pathra like the best I can with whatever else. I'm gonna see the Ivy Cudgel come out. He's gonna Terra Steel into the playoff. Did he like forget about Terra? I don't know. I guess I don't know what Ogerpon's supposed to do in that instance. I'm gonna see Arcanine come in. It takes rocks damage. I guess people forgot what heavy duty boots are. We see the burn up here actually. That's kind of cool, but it also did nothing to Petrarunt. Is this like Spidef Petrarunt? Or is Petrarunt just like that fat even on the special side? Or is burn up a physical move and I just forgot? Pretty sure it's special. I have run burn up Arcanine before. For I think Mega Mall while. We see close combat. Yeah, I guess that Absol was like actually confused because he clicked close combat on a poison ghost type. See the Hex, Toxic and Confuse. Petrarunt is absurdly annoying. How does it work if you are like Lumberry in this instance? Do you stay confused? Maybe. Also, why? I would have just knocked off again. I don't know. Let's see Draco Meteor. Yeah, Troy, I don't know what he's doing. I guess he just doesn't know how to beat the Petrarunt. And he's just spamming Draco Meteor into Enamorous. Enamorous could have probably like clicked agility and like won the rest of the game here. Chose not to though. See the Hornleech come out onto the Flygon and Earthquake. This Flygon losing to Hornleech from another Ogerpon is just kind of amusing. This is like what, the 3rd time the Flygon lost to Hornleech Ogerpon. Sucker Punch is just gonna kill it though. I'm kind of surprised. Although I guess Ogerpon's not like physically defensive. At this point though, I don't know how Troy wins. Troy just kind of threw away like everything. Earth Power kills? Wow. Maybe is that like Choice Specs Enamorous? I don't even know. See Rock Blast, Figgy Berry. Oh, he's Tangled Feet. That's hilarious. Solrock is just gonna kill. I don't know what Troy is doing. Tangled Feet's kind of cool. Didn't do anything though. Yeah, and Solrock is gonna outrun Sucker Punch. I kind of didn't realize that that's how the interaction worked. But yeah, whatever. GG's. Good job, Fletch, for auto winning because Troy kind of like beat himself. Anyway, last game of the week is Chalk versus Steven. We have the Alolan Typhlosion, uh, Terra Typhlosion, Necrozma, Terra, Inteleon, Raging Bolt, Sinistcha versus Rotom Heat, Gardevoir, Landorus, Therian, Roaring Moon, Empoleon, and Terra Shaman. Terra Shaman is like not doing very good this season, which is a shame. In kill me. I'm gonna assume that the Inteleon's like Terra Flying or Terra Ice. Actually, no. I think the Inteleon might be like Terra Fighting. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Let me see. It's Terra Electric. Terra Electric and then Terra Fire Typhlosion versus Terra Ground Shaman. Yeah, Shaman with Terra Ground is like pretty good in the matchup. I think you just like click Trailblaze and then smash buttons and hope that Necrozma doesn't beat you. However, Inteleon is not going to beat Gardevoir. See the knockoff onto the thingy. Yeah, Drain Punch on Alolan is pretty good. Because I think for this metagame being like really hazard dependent, Muck really needed something like Drain Punch to keep it relevant. He's gonna force in the Sinistcha though. Sinistcha, I mean, that did kind of a lot, but you're not gonna kill it this turn. You're just gonna U-turn out. Gotcha. Okay, so this Sinistcha is just kind of like not worth anything anymore. I'm gonna go hard Typhlosion on Rotom Heat. Even though I'm pretty sure... Oh, Volt doesn't knock you. Okay. Intimidate, Flamethrower. Yeah, I don't know. Burn's nice, actually. Knock off the boots, and then maybe high roll Flamethrower. What are you... Yeah, I was gonna say, what are you doing to Rotom Heat, though? Why did you go Typhlosion so early? Some of these games I'm just not understanding, like, the thought process here. We're just gonna Healing Wish on Necrozma. Okay. Fair play. I think Healing Wish is pretty nice for guard. We're gonna see the Photon Geyser. It's not gonna kill exactly, but it's whatever. Sinistra's gonna come back in. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it just dies. I mean, you kind of just lose to Landorus now. Yeah. I don't think Chalk had, like, very good prep for Lando at all. Like, his prep was Sinistcha, and Sinistcha, like, isn't enjoying knockoff into U-turn. And then, like, what does it do after that? Especially if Rotom Heat switches in. Even if you had, like, Strength Sap, like, you're not going back up to full. I feel like Inteleon could have done more work if you kept it around, too. But yeah. Pretty simple game to end things off. I think this season's going a lot better. I think we had a good turnaround for week 6. All of the games were played except for whoever versus Zor got the forfeit win. I don't know who that was exactly. I think maybe Ryan. Yeah, Ryan replaced Quake. I forgot Quake is also gone. And then I believe Ryan was playing Zor. So it's just like neither of them played this week because that's just how the cookie crumbled. But we're going to see Ryan next week and then for the rest of the season. Standings wise, I think me, Steven, and Voids are like top 3, and then I'm not sure what happens from there. I think Shandy is also up there, but Shandy losing to me especially 4-0. I'm not exactly sure where they land. Um, I think Madroxa was also up there, but he also lost to Joey. And I don't think Joey was like in the running. I think he might be now, because I think that he won the last 3 weeks. So Joey might be in playoff contention. Voids is kind of undefeated. I think the Danley has been getting kind of screwed. Jaden, I think, is doing pretty well. Zelda's also had some wins, but I don't know if they're in the running particularly. Odie, I'm not exactly sure if he's in. And I'm just assuming, like, without looking at the doc. Because I think Odie, like, didn't play 2 weeks, and I think he FFL'd. And then I'm not sure if from there, if he won many games, because it seems like he's only bringing 5 Pokemon every week. Excuse me. Hiccups. Fletch, I believe, is also doing very well. Troy kind of hasn't played like half the games, so they're not in for sure. I think Troy is actually like, I don't think he's won anything. But Fletch, I think, is probably in playoffs. And then there's Steven. Chalk might also be up there. In terms of heat of the week, usually Madroxa doesn't let me down. Madroxa kind of just lost to Ogerpon, though. Yeah, I don't see anything there. This Palmont set, I mean, well, that's just the Palmont set. The Archalon was a pretty cool set, but it didn't work because Slowking just walled. The Uxie also like didn't really work, so Shandy didn't really have anything. Gouging Fire. I don't remember what my Gouging Fire set was. I had something in mind for Slowking too, but it didn't really do like what it needed. I think Dark Pulse Aurorus is really funny. Just like the contrast from like the idea of Dark Pulse and an Aurora Pokemon using it. Rock Tomb is kind of cool for Crobat, but we saw a lot of rock moves on Void's side too. Stone Edge Chestnut, kind of cool. Scarf Ninetales, again, I think he's run that like many times. I don't really see anything there. Scarf Breloom, I think. Slowbro didn't even touch the field. I think Odie's nothing did kind of a bit. I also really want to give it to Entei. What else? We saw Weakness Policy Boulder. I think Heister had potential to like have something kind of cool here, but it didn't really work out the way I thought it would. Like he had Electric Terrain for Boulder with the Weakness Policy. Was this Terrain Extender? I wasn't paying attention. Iron Boulder could have definitely had Heat of the Week if it worked, which he should have just stayed in. Here. Tangled Feet is kind of cool, but it didn't do anything. I think it was Scarf Guard. And Chalk just kind of lost. This isn't really Heat, but the Entei did kind of a lot of work. So I'm gonna say it's gonna be like Entei or Boulder, I think, this week for the thumbnail. Aurora's already got its time to shine. I might also give it to this Ogerpon. Like, it's not like Heat of the Week, but it kind of just won the game. Cause right, like I'm pretty sure it killed everything except for Delphox. I might give it to Ogerpon. Well, it didn't kill Hydreigon. Yeah, probably Ogerpon this week. And then what am I doing with time-wise? 45 minutes. I'm gonna look at the SDS doc really quick. You guys probably won't be able to see it like super well. Yeah, so it's Voids, me, Steven, Jaden, Shandy, and we're like 6-0, 6-1, 5-1, 5-2. And then it goes all the way down to Danley, who's 3-3. So we have like quite a bit of contention for playoffs. I thought Madrox was also doing like a lot better, but I guess he's only 2-4. I don't know what happened there. In terms of differential, Voids is just getting like free wins. Steven always has like a high differential because he doesn't lose by that much, but he also doesn't, like, he wins by like a lot and doesn't lose by that much. Yeah. So that's how it is right now. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you for week 7. Later.